Good morning, everyone. This is State Climatologist Gary McManus with your Mesonet Weather Report. Well, we are definitely in the dog days of summer. It's been hot, it's been humid. We are getting some rainfall, but it's those weird summer storms where they move from east to west. That's even if they move at all. So did any of this rainfall that we've been getting impact the drought monitor map? Let's take a look at that new one. So it's the same basic pattern. We did have a few improvements across western Oklahoma. We still have severe to extreme to exceptional drought out across the western portion of the state, out into the Panhandle. That extends a little bit over into central Oklahoma, Oklahoma County, Logan County, a little bit east of there. But we do see most of eastern Oklahoma and much of south central Oklahoma and a good bit of north central Oklahoma without any drought at all. Those yellows indicate abnormally dry conditions, which once again, those are not drought conditions, but they are signaling areas that might be going into or coming out of drought. So some folks might be wondering, why do we still have that much drought in the state if we've been getting rainfall? Well, it's not just the most recent conditions that impact the drought monitor map. So if we take a look at the 365-day rainfall map from the Oklahoma Mesonet, so going back a year, we see, some decent rains across eastern Oklahoma, but not really even close to the annual average for that year. And across western Oklahoma and the Panhandle, of course, less than 20 inches of rainfall in some areas. So not really that much rainfall, and that's why we have those stouter drought impact lines out across western Oklahoma and the Panhandle. And this shows up even better on the 365-day departure from normal rainfall map. So going from the border with the Texas Panhandle all the way over to the border with Arkansas, of course, North Texas, southern Kansas, we see lots of deficits there in the reds and oranges of 8 to 12 inches. So in some cases, even a little bit more than that. So lots of big time deficits underlying those conditions across the state. What it does show is that if we do have another dry spell, that drought will be much more readily able to come back and plague us once again, even those areas where drought has disappeared. So keep these long-term deficits in mind as we go through the next couple of months. Just another quick look as the same time frame, percent of normal. So the percent of what we'd expect over that 1 year period, really out across western Oklahoma into central Oklahoma, shows up less than 75% of normal. And if we go down to southwest Oklahoma, around 50% of normal in that case. So lots of areas with long-term deficits still reigning over the drought picture. And finally, what are we looking for next week? Well, we are expecting at least slightly increased odds of above normal temperatures as we get into next week. A little bit of an increased enhancement of rainfall across the northwestern half or third or so of the state. Other than that, near normal for the southeastern part of the state. But not a lot of heavy rainfall in store, and it doesn't appear for that time frame. I know lots of folks are anticipating El Nino to come up and help really quickly. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait probably till the fall and into the winter if we do get that type of impact, that enhanced rainfall. But we'll take anything we can get until then. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.